Like that was
Was that your countdown?
I thought that was meant to be the
yes.
national lottery.
Yes, that was the countdown. We are now streaming.
Hello, welcome to
Hello.
our stream. This is.
Welcome to the national lottery.
I should do like a cut of just like how over the campaign how I just get more and more like depressed introducing the stream every week.
265.
If you pause on this frame, you can see the exact moment that Mike's just mental state just collapsed.
Yeah, just like okay, well, when was that? That was probably when Saka died. I think that's when the campaign started going down.
Everything's gone downhill.
All right, well, welcome to our stream, all those 0 people who watch. So this is session 84. So yeah, how's everyone doing?
Good. Ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, ready to squish some spiders, or maybe
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
Right.
Or get squished by some spiders.
Scary spiders. Right, well, in that case, if everyone's got a drink and is ready to go, we shall get started.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
All right then. In that case, last we left off. I've got hiccups. All right, there we go. Yeah, last we left off, the Clive Five had headed to the dwarven nation of Shore Kral to help Gira recover his hammer and the source of his lost memories, which will hopefully cause him to reveal the mystery of really why he's here and what happened to him in the past. While heading to the Spiderlands, where the hammer is in possession of the Spider Queen, Jurek, the party discovered that Tail, Scrimshaw's brother, had plans to take revenge on the Spider Queen for allying with Ashigal. Tail explained that Scrimshaw had had his memory altered by Aeron, and that his past is not what he thought it was. But he kind of refused to explain further and just like quickly left. The party then headed into the Spiderlands, and you made camp outside Arakatar, while Morna scouted through the city to learn what she could. There, she noticed that the followers of Zrixarak all seemed to have a glowing tattoo on the back of their necks, perhaps signifying loyalty to the Spider Queen. Also, she noticed that Tail was in the city, and despite her stealth and invisibility, Tail seemed to look right at her and recognize her, sneaking around before he then walked away and disappeared. So, you're camping up in the mountains outside the city during the night. What would you like to do?
Right. So, plans.
I thought we were just gonna go and bust in, right?
Mash some spiders.
I'm not quite sure. I mean, from your reconnaissance, I believe there was one way in that we know of, right? And that's just a big door. But from there, like, we don't really know where the throne room is, where she would even be, where we don't even know how much time she spends in there.
Try and find a crack in the wall somewhere.
We'd look
Even
pretty
if she
silly
does
if we
spend time
busted in and
there.
she was out. She was at the shop getting some eggs or something.
Spider egg.
You need to buy eggs, right?
Spider
She's a
eggs. That would be
spider.
cannibalism.
Oh,
Is also, I'm not being funny, but she's also a queen. I imagine she has people that do her grocery shopping for her.
She might enjoy it. We don't know.
I suppose. But,
Just Spider Little.
if I could get someone to do my shopping for me, I definitely would.
When do you ever go shopping?
Moving on. There might be a gap. We could try and find a gap in the wall somewhere. Try and slip in that way.
I think the gap closed down.
No, not that gap.
Well, I couldn't see any gap in the wall. I think we have to go in the front door, right?
or we could try sending you to go chat with Tail.
What would I ask him?
That could be dangerous on your own.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'll just run away.
I mean, is there any need to go and find him when we have a perfectly good means of messaging him?
Oh yeah.
Maybe send him a quick message then. Be like, hey, what up? Wanna, team up on this one?
Hey, you up?
Yeah. Hey, you up?
What you doing?
What are you up to?
Wrong brain, who dis?
I mean, to be fair, at least we know he doesn't sleep. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, you don't sleep, which I still find kind of creepy that you watch us all sleeping, but
You're just kind of staring at us the whole time.
Nice.
yeah, it's kind of weird that you do that, man. Anyway, yes. We should maybe send him a message.
Yeah.
Might want to help. Kind of have similar goals, I suppose.
Alright,
Just
who
the thing
wants
is-
to...
Well, though, before that, what do we ask? Do we want to?
Like-
You know, if we're gonna make some kind of deal with him, then what information
what do
do we
you
need to give over?
Well, what do they want the most, do you think?
Well, if he's telling the
to
truth,
kick Ashigal's butt?
potentially.
Okay.
If he's telling the truth,
I
then-
think we're going to need more than 20 words for this. Perhaps we could invite him to a parley of some sorts.
We can bring him into the mansion!
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be really good for a discussion. We've got a nice long table there.
Food.
Yeah, why don't you just be like, oh, hi, Tail. Don't call him Grimshaw. I don't think he'd appreciate that. Would you, we're on top of the mountains, looking down on the city. Come find us. We want to chat.
I mean, I can't
Well, we've-
actually cast the message spell. It'd have to be someone else.
Plus, we don't need to tell him where we are, right? We could just arrange a meeting place.
I am happy to do it. Is there like looking out over the area? Is there anywhere else we can kind of move so that we don't? We're kind of inviting him in.
I mean, what sort of thing would you be looking for?
Like somewhere that's like.
Hello? I think you cut
Hello?
out.
Hello?
I think you cut out.
On my
Yeah.
microphone. Oh, sorry. Just like when Azaris thinks I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Like somewhere nearby, but like not.
I mean, there's places. Yeah, there's places nearby, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like we ask him to go there, and
Sure. Yeah. Like just like a landmark that's around. There's a few landmarks like big rocks and boulders that you could probably describe. And
he does by the big rock.
The
be helpful.
big rock, which looks surprisingly like a penis.
The big rock looks round, sees a mountain range.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You can't say looks surprisingly like a penis. That might be offensive to him because he doesn't have one.
Yeah, don't, leave
Might
him
just
out.
Make him upset.
It's straight down in tears.
I don't know what one looks like.
Can any of you show me? Ooh.
Right, I'm gonna cast sending.
Okay. What are you gonna say, Gira?
Okay, to contact him. We've met him.
Yeah, you met him. Yeah, you can contact him. But you're casting the sending spell, right?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go off on the fly. So we come in peace. We would like to broker a parley near large phallic shaped rock over there. It's terrible. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you sort of give him general directions to where you want to meet.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the cock rock.
You don't. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
For a separate spell, probably need to specify when. What time is it now? And like, where's the sun at?
Oh, it's nighttime at this point.
It would depend on
Okay,
your response, right?
Just say in morning.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave it like that then. If he comes back, we can.
Like at sunrise or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You after a couple of moments, you get a response. It just says okay.
either.
Well, that was short and sweet.
Yes, I couldn't say I'm surprised. Didn't exactly give off friendly neighborhood forged vibes. It's a vibe.
What is a vibe?
The storm's energy.
Yeah, it's like
The storm
your
gives a good
aura.
vibe.
Yes, as Morna says, it's an aura.
Like I obviously give off the really nice friendly aura that you all like. Not weird at all.
Every time I see you, I have a mini heart attack because I'm worried you're going to murder me someday.
Well, keep on your toes.
It doesn't help that sometimes, you'll start speaking and I didn't realize you were there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so what's your plan for the night then?
Are we in a cave?
You're sort of up on the cliffs near a cave-ish place that you could probably camp in, or you could use Chinook's spell if you wanted to.
I say for tonight, maybe we camp out. We keep an eye over the city. Maybe are we able to see the like the main tower from here?
Yeah, so the actual sort of cliff where you are looks down a valley, which at the end of the valley is the city of Arakatar, and the tower sort of the tower of Arakatar sort of is visible, and the front entrance is visible from where you are.
Okay.
So you can actually look over to the main staircase that goes up the tower.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I say that tonight maybe we keep an eye on that entrance. Get a bit of a feel for the comings and goings.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna do watches, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What groups do you want to go in?
I'll go first.
I don't mind which group I go with. Whoever wants my company.
I'll
I
go
can
with
have
you,
it,
Roxanne.
I'll
Okay.
go with Scrimshaw. Although he
both-
technically never goes to sleep anyway.
We're both the ones with awful perception, so we could use both of us.
Okay. So
Nothing
what?
ever goes
Can
wrong from that.
Gira and Chinook can go together, and Morna, you can just do one on your own, maybe.
Yeah, I'll just go by myself.
Okay. All right. So first of all, then Morna, everyone goes to bed, and you stay up, watching over the entrance. Roll me a perception check.
I got
Okay.
10.
Okay, so as you're looking over the cliffs down into the main valley, you notice that there isn't much traffic going down that main entrance, and during the night the gates are closed. You occasionally hear like the shaking almost of like mini earthquakes all around you, and you begin to see down the valley like a couple of small rock slides that cause a bit of rock and gravel to just sort of spill out onto the main part of the road. The tower itself, the doors are closed, and most of the city, although it is quite well lit by a various number of like lanterns that are sort of outside the buildings and around the main entrance to the tower itself. It seems quite quiet, and there's not really much going on.
Do the doors ever open?
From the tower.
Mhm.
Not during your watch.
Okay.
You can't. During this part of your watch, you haven't seen the door open at all.
Okay.
Those
Alright.
mini earthquakes.
Mm-hmm.
By any chance, were those reminiscent of the mini earthquakes that we felt when we were attacked by the purple worms?
A little bit.
Not concerning at all.
Yeah. But there doesn't seem to be much in the way of maybe there's like something around about this part of the mountain range that the purple worms don't stray too much towards.
Rocks,
Yeah,
right?
the
Not Earth.
well, yeah, the influence of the Spider Queen maybe as well, keeping them away.
Hmm.
But perhaps they, they venture close, looking for food, and then realize they're in a bit of a rocky, bit of a dead area, and turn around. All right. Well, then, Mona, that's your. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do on your
Nah.
on your watch. Okay. Who's next?
I think it was Roxon and Scrimshaw, I believe.
Remy and Roxon.
Okay.
Let me just find my. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
he's very perceptive today.
Ooh, nice.
Is there any point at me?
I mean, yeah, you can do one as well. Okay. Is there anything you wanted to do during your perception? During your watch, or talk about or anything?
I don't have anything specific. You?
It's I don't know. How do you feel about Tail or slash Scrimshaw, Grimshaw? How do you feel potentially having to fight them?
Don't know. A little concerned about that anti-magic field
Yeah.
of sorts, or effect.
Not a
or
problem for me.
What the source of it is, I don't. Well, yeah. I mean, though, would you be able to use what is it? Channel your ancestors? Is that? Would you still be able to do that?
Would assume I can.
Is that
I
not a magical
don't.
ability?
I'm not entirely sure on that one. I'll have to come back to you. It doesn't. They never specified it as a spell to me
who's
when
they?
they taught me it.
Oh, right.
Those guys. You know, the big guys.
Wizards of the Coast.
Oh,
Yeah.
those mages that that taught you it when you were on a trip to the beach.
Yeah.
Yes, those ones.
It was actually the ghosts of the mammoths that you killed.
Oh no!
Yes,
They haunt you.
The coastal mammoths.
I put like the axe to them when they were dead, like Frostborn, and stole their souls.
Yeah.
And it's now stored in
Roxless.
the Rock
Um,
King.
the Rocks King.
The Rocks King. Yes, that could be quite a big issue. No, as a whole, we should maybe look for a way of
Yeah.
getting rid of that.
I couldn't
Finding
even.
the source.
I
and how
couldn't
he's
even
doing
summon
it.
my sword.
That is a very big issue.
And even if I already had it, I expect that it would no longer work particularly well. I swing my sword with magic. I'm not
Not
actually.
strength.
I'm not
like
actually.
me.
No, I'm not actually very good with a sword. You know.
Oh, well, you seem okay with it when I've seen you using it.
It kind of just gets propelled around almost by itself.
You're just
It's like
holding on for dear life.
It's almost like there's a soul within
Yeah,
it that
I-
might be guiding your hand. The soul of the previous owner of that sword, maybe, is helping guide you.
No, because it works with the swords as well. If I do my thing with them, but
Maybe they're inside you and helping you with all swords.
maybe. But yes, I'm a little concerned that if we do get into, I hope we don't, but if we do end up having to fight him, then I may be quite useless.
I mean, the majority of our group will be fairly useless against him.
Yeah,
It'd
I mean,
basically just
even
be me and Morna.
I don't even know if Morna's key will work.
Yeah, it'll just be me then. That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Not that I couldn't handle it, though. I
Plus,
definitely could.
plus there's two situations here, right? There's either that anti-magic area is a spell, which must be very high level magic, which means that he's very strong, or it's some other innate ability, in which case deactivating it would be much more difficult.
Perhaps someone else is
Neither-
casting it.
Neither way is particularly.
Perhaps there is another source casting it for him, but we can't locate them. Perhaps that
That's
could be
even
a
worse
way.
if there's another thing, the separate strong caster that's aiding him, that it's evading our senses.
They could be right in front of us and we have no idea. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Try and avoid fighting Tail, I think, is the best way to go about it.
Yes. Just hope that
Yeah.
if I'm able to get these memories
least-
back, then that opinion doesn't change.
One of the few people we've encountered that doesn't seem to want to blow up everything. Everything. Just a few bits.
Yeah, and
We don't necessarily need to fight them.
yeah,
You never know, they could be a valuable ally in the future.
perhaps.
We're gonna need, like we've said previously, we're going to need everybody we can get.
That's true.
And if we can get Tail on side, then that's going to be a big boost.
I'm a little concerned about his methods, but
Nah, I don't care about that. You might be concerned. You never know, when you get your memories back, you might not care anymore.
maybe he's the good one, and when I get my memories back, we'll find out that
You've been Grimshaw the entire time.
perhaps.
Oh, well, hopefully we won't have to put you down, friend.
That's
That would be an awkward end to this.
I mean, I'd just fight you all off, right?
But just know that if I do have to kill you, I'll do it as quickly as I can.
Aww.
It gives you a little tap on the shoulder.
That's so
I'm sure
reassuring.
Morna will punch you to death as quickly as she can. And then
Oh, she's
Gira
had practice.
Gira can electrocute you, and then Chinook can make your mind basically just snap and break. You'll be fine. We can handle you.
Yeah, we
can
can you can keep that surprise.
We can
You
definitely
don't have to talk
kill
about
you.
it now.
We can kill you with absolute ease, Scrimshaw. It's fine. Anyway, good night.
fantastic.
Sleep tight.
Okay, so during your your watch, Roxon, despite obviously your conversation, you have a keen eye out on the mountains. Something about the mountain air just reminds you of home, and although nothing much really happens during the night, except you very faintly, you can't quite make out what it is. You very faintly hear like a sort of flapping of wings sound that's carried on the air through the mountains. It seems to be echoing around the mountains. Although having a look around, you can't see anything that could be making that sound. You're pretty confident after a little while, although it does go after a couple of minutes, that there is something flying around the mountains.
Okay, I'll just relay that to Scrimshaw, I guess, because he's going to be away. I can hear something flying around the mountains. Probably worth mentioning to the next guys.
Something big.
Could be.
Yeah, like a normal bird wouldn't make a noise that you could hear.
It must be quite large.
Where's it coming from? Is it
Sort of above us
invisible?
and around. I can't see it. Can only hear it. So, yeah. Anyway, good night. Keep your eye out for that one.
Good night.
All right,
I guess
so
something
next
about
up-
Gura, those have blind sides.
I mean, if you wanted to.
I think I'll hold off.
Okay. So next up is Chinook and Gira. So, Roxanne, I assume you relay that information.
Yeah, I'll relate to him.
Okay. So, Shinnok and Kira, is there anything you want to talk about or do during the night?
Hi, buddy. How are you
Awfully
doing?
nervous. A
Yeah.
foul wind in the air. And apparently rather large beating flappings are nerving.
Are you sure that just wasn't the beans you were eating earlier?
Perhaps I do like to flatulate.
Hmm. Well, what about Tail? The situation with Tail. What do you think about him?
Misunderstood soul, perhaps. See good in him, yet also see a force of himself.
Hmm.
Agents would be most valued, but share the observation that there were risks there.
Yes. See, this whole situation's weird because how do we know that the memories that Tail received when he got his mind fixed were are not the ones that were planted? How do we know which ones are planted? What if none of it's real and it's all just different people trying to vie control over two different individuals?
And you seem deeply troubled by this. There's not much I can do to question. Work themselves out one way or another. His memories are not correct.
I'm
Can
just
do about that.
I'm just worried that, you know, either you or Scrimshaw get your memories back and you're not the same people. I think I know I actively enjoy both of your company, and so I would struggle greatly if it turned out Scrimshaw, I don't know, massacred thousands of puppies in his past life. I don't know. I don't know what he's done.
Hey, those puppies
But
had it
from
coming.
Puppies, don't touch the puppies.
You are from the Feywild, am I?
Yes, well, I'm technically from here. Then I spent the rest of my life in the Feywild, and then I came back here.
It isn't part of my understanding of Feywild. It's chaos. It is pure change. Yes.
Not always. It does have its rules. It's just a lot of the time, the things you'll read were written by new visitors who don't quite understand the rules. There are rules like every other place. There's just they don't they don't follow the same rules as anywhere else.
Oh. Least you'd understand that maybe myself and Scrimshaw might not follow all the rules, which seems to potentially be a rule you might be acquainted with. I can't promise you anything. See your half-human side coming through. Perfectly natural to fear change. Cannot promise you we won't change, but part of life.
I'm not worried about change. I'm just worried about bad change.
Well, Master. I see your quandary. Maybe I am not one with the answer. I think any being.
I guess we'll know who's telling the truth, though, when we venture back home.
What I can suggest, and I would your input is how we convince you to our demand, leverage or reasons we have.
I think at the end of the day, Tail cares about himself more so than anything else. He, or at least his quest, his motives. He wants Shandir and Ashigal dead, and I think if we can provide a way to make that easier for him, he'll stick on side.
You have in mind.
Sorry, what was that? You kind of cut out a little bit.
What do you have in mind?
Well, if there's anyone who knows the way to Rada or Laura, Hakul might know something. He travels around the multiverse collecting stories. He's kind of my inspiration.
Role model by the sounds of it from what you've told me so far.
Oh, he can be... The issue with Hakul is... He can be lovely one moment and then flip the next. I have a lot of respect and love for him, but it's very hard to know what he'll do next. It's part of why I'm here, in a sense.
I'm very sorry to experience that. Because it makes perfect sense why you're concerned about orphans.
I'm just worried about what he'll do when I go back. Well, when we go back.
Oh, would it be too much? Just L2. Nick, I wrote it down, but I don't think the pronunciation's right. Sorry.
Hakul.
Cool, how cool. Probably be a remiss for us to just going there. To see what actually he would do to you too if you even set foot there again.
I think if we bring him an offer in return for our request, he'll honor it. It's just... Like I mentioned, there are rules in the Feywild, and it would require a lot of vocal manipulation. Everything's like chess there. It's strategic so that you don't fuck yourself over.
As Kira just looks out over the calm, I'm assuming it's a calm night.
Yeah, it's not too rough. It's an open, clear sky. You see the stars above twinkling.
Under the stars, your fears all commune with the storm in the morrow before we meet. Maybe we can alleviate some of.
That would be grand.
Do you want to do perception checks for me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And the interval.
Yeah,
What
you
is
as
it?
well. You as well, Gira.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just bringing it up.
That's okay.
Discord on my desktop.
All right, so yeah, the night is clear. The stars are out, casting a bit of a nice streak to the sky. Looking up, you see the occasional shooting star from your vantage point up here without any form of light pollution. Chinook, eventually you too hear this flapping of wings. Like like Roxon described, it seems to slap off the cliff face and the mountains all around you, and it's quite hard to really quite discover where this noise is coming from. But as you sit there and listen to it, it gets to the point where it gets louder and louder, and then you too, Gira, begin to hear it, and you hear it, and then just completely out of nowhere, just above the cliff where you're, just by the cave where you're at, flying right over the top of you, not noticing, is this large adult red dragon that swoops in and begins to hover over the city over Rakatar. It begins to descend and lands on the staircase of the tower. And as it lands, it begins to transform slowly from this like large adult red dragon form into a dragonborn who's wearing a sort of black and gold robe. Although it's quite a distance away, so you can't really make out any details. The doors open to the tower, and he's let in before the tower doors close.
Well, that's not strange at all.
Terrifying. New. See that? It looked almost like a dragon book. Never seen one or knew they could turn into a dragon. Should probably wake the others.
I mean, I think we should let them know in the morning, but I don't think there's much need to wake them now. I think it's going to be staying there.
And you're certain it didn't see us? I couldn't quite make it out from trying to keep my robes attached to me.
I couldn't make out any features, but from my knowledge, dragons can polymorph into other beings.
Yeah, certainly some can.
As far as I know, see, I'm pretty sure with Kyra, the dragons aren't meant to be interfering with mortal happenings.
As far as I'm aware, it wasn't many moons ago. 500 years I've been interfering. Party did mention they've had a few interactions with various dragons. And for them,
Yeah, but one of them seemed to just be imprisoned rather than, willfully trying to interfere.
I'm just, maybe we could raid them to see if they've come across a dragon. I'm sure they haven't told me all their story. If not, I agree. I think it's a worrying omen.
Please tell me we don't have to fight a fucking dragon.
Indeed. Have resolve for that one. Together.
I don't enjoy dragons as a fighting thing. I like dragons when I talk to them because they have very interesting conversations, but I do not enjoy fighting them. They're bastard little shits.
At the time, I would be very interested, but it's like talking to a dragon. Like I knew.
Dragons are cool.
Okay, so is there anything else that you want to do tonight?
No.
All right, so you continue to watch as the sun begins to rise, and it's your cue to get everyone up and begin making your way over to the meeting point.
The cock rock.
The cock rock.
The croc.
Cool.
So yeah, everyone is woken up. You are awoken.
Right.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good to see we're still alive.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a dragon.
No. That is probably what I heard overhead.
Yeah, yeah, red
Big,
one.
big red dragon.
Big red dragon.
Ah, great.
Yeah. Maybe it might be a good idea to maybe time if we are to make a move inside to maybe time it when that isn't there.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather not fight a dragon.
On top of whatever else we'd be fighting.
Yeah.
How did it... So, the dragon went into the tower?
Yeah.
But how? It doesn't fit.
It
Was it really
polymorphed.
We don't know that it necessarily polymorphed, and Chronicles was talking about all this ghastly magic I'd never heard of.
Well, when we
Transforming dragons.
we've met a transformed dragon before. In the Strangers.
Yeah, Massamantha, she was able to freely change between her dragon and humanoid forms.
Kira, can you do that?
Yeah, have you been
Maybe
holding
you're
out on
a
us?
part dragon.
Now I'm particularly spooked that maybe I could be.
Try.
That would be
Try it
pretty
now. Try it
fun.
right now.
Yeah, give him some space, guys.
Step back.
Sure what I'm doing here, guys. You're making me all feel rather self-conscious.
It's okay. We won't look. We'll turn around.
Okay. Okay, Gira takes his clothes off.
Kira's naked, everyone look.
Nobody look. Nobody look.
He's just naked standing there.
Oh god, my eyes!
Bursts of blood vessel straining.
Oh, I'm going to do it now, guys. Going to do it.
Okay.
Just lets out a long fart.
Ah, you took my joke.
As
That's what I wanted to do.
as you're standing there in front of everyone naked, you hear behind you someone going, "Oh, what a sight!" And you turn around and you see its tail like leaning against you.
Oh, good afternoon. And Gira just turns around completely nonchalantly and doesn't really care. Towards tail.
I didn't realize it was this kind of meeting.
Oh,
So-
I'm just testing whether or not I can become a dragon, you see. For the rage, apparently.
Apparently
Yeah.
they saw one.
Ah, yes, you saw it too.
This news to you as well?
Yes. Sadly, it's not as surprising as I thought, but yes, I didn't think their response would be so quick.
What happened? Well, why is there a fucking dragon in the Spiderlands?
He looks at you all and says, "Why are you all here in the Spiderlands? I mean, you know why I'm here, but you never quite explained why you came here."
Wait, why are you here? I didn't think you did tell us. Let me find my notes.
It was to get revenge on Ashigal via the Spider Queen, as she's an ally
I
of him.
got so many notes. Okay. Let me just... Oh, shit.
You notice Gira standing there, the familiar sort of deadness of the anti-magic field is around you. Now that you've been made aware of it before, you sort of passively quite notice it.
That's probably why you can't transform into a dragon.
That's the only reason.
Ella, I noticed you, Vice. I can feel it.
Yes. Well, it's a bit of insurance, I'm afraid. He's like staring directly at you.
See, I'd like to show you that you can indeed trust us. Now,
We're not all stripping naked, Gear. I don't know what weird plan you have here, but
I'll do it if everyone else is doing it. If Roxanne's doing it.
Fine. I'll take my clothes off.
no.
Why is this happening?
I mean, Roxanne's basically naked anyway.
Yeah, you've seen it before anyway.
It just takes off a loincloth.
Yeah.
You've seen me naked multiple times anyway.
I have not. Oh, by
Oh.
the gods. Oh.
Well, now you have. Gaze upon my glory.
Oh,
You're like an Adonis.
Roxanne, I thought you preferred axes to bludgeons.
Good one.
Tail was just like, okay, well, I'm very glad that you called me here.
Oh yes, the parlay. Would you rather do it here or in a splendiferous mansion of my own design?
So he kind of just laughs. He says, "Sorry, what are you referring to?"
I have the parlay you were invited to. You know, would you rather, conversate about things here or in a mansion?
Anywhere, but my clothes stay on.
That wasn't why we called you here. We just thought.
Yes, this does seem a bit
It's just an
suspect now,
orgy.
but
That's why we're here.
that's how we gain trust.
We promise this isn't a kink thing. We promise.
Guys, do I need should I put my clothes back on now?
I mean,
No, it's fine. You can
Are
take
you,
them off.
I mean, are you cold?
No.
I don't see a
I
problem
just Okay, well, keep them off then.
Oh, please put your clothes back on.
Well, I thought we needed the clothes off for the whatever you wanted.
No.
Honor told me to take my clothes off.
I would rather have the conversation here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my clothes back on.
Well. So. Yeah. We thought we could possibly help each other. If it was something you were open to doing.
You want to help me kill the Spider Queen?
Yes.
If you help us, of course.
Help you with what?
Sherlock just kind of looks at Giera, kind of more like, what do you want to reveal?
I am a creature without memory, somewhat similar to the debacle yourself and Scrimshaw have found yourself in. And I have been told by powers above that a certain hammer out. Hammer that belongs to me. Hammer, hopefully, will aid us. But Hammer is currently in the possession of the Spider Queen. Yeah, dramatic lightning for effect somewhere in the far distance.
Minor illusion.
Somewhere in the world.
Somewhere in the world, has divined that we are it, and will be done.
I see.
Yeah, so
And that's the reason why you called me here.
Well,
Yes.
we thought we could get your aid in finding the hammer, and we could give you aid in stabbing the Spider Queen, or smashing the Spider Queen. Wait, no, we're not going to help you in smashing the Spider Queen. My apologies, phrasing.
despite what you may have seen when first arriving here, yeah, it seems as though our individual goals may have some synergy.
Oh dear, Scrimshaw. I'm sorry. I work alone. He starts to turn around.
Wait. Please?
If you work alone, then why make the puppet?
Well, everyone has to have a distraction, don't they?
At least tell us, like, when you're planning on moving in so we can just come and pick up the pieces after you.
He turns around and says, "You really want this hammer?"
Yes, it's very very important to us, and especially Gira, because it's got all those hidden memories in it, I think. And he would really like them back. And also it is his hammer, so yeah, he'd quite like his hammer back that she stole.
If I may add to that, it's not so much the hammer itself. Era right now has no particular thing for it. Memories, however, may help us. Endeavor that is literally going to threaten this world. If we do not succeed in our aim, then it doesn't matter what your goals are. It'll be for naught.
Fine. If you want the hammer, I won't stop you.
Yeah, but when are you planning on doing the killing of the Spider Queen?
Can I just do a deception check on that, please?
A what?
Deception.
An insight.
Deception, I think so.
Did you say? Did you say?
Insight? Insight, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I thought I heard deception.
Sorry, it's my mind.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he did say deception. It's just that would be wrong.
Yeah, I did say deception, but it was
Oh, right,
wrong.
okay.
Yeah.
Just said the wrong thing.
Okay. He doesn't particularly seem like he cares that much. He says I could just give you the hammer.
Yeah,
if I find it.
that would do. Yeah. When are you? Are you sure you don't want any help? We're very capable.
Yeah, why is it that you would turn down our help in this? Surely this isn't without risk. Surely this isn't without risk for you.
It's not without risk, but I think it's more risky having you involved. There's more risk that something will be given away, or you'll set off an alarm, or you'll get yourself into a fight and I'll have to come and bail you out.
Raise a very.
We do tend to get into fights a lot.
I want to just go in there, do my job, and go.
All we really need is to get into the tower. That's all we would need help with. Not so much anything else past that.
Also, you did say you wanted a distraction.
That's true. We could be a distraction.
Sure. Fine. You can be my distraction.
Okay, but you promise you'll give us the hammer.
I promise.
And
This
can I do another insight?
That really did not sound trustworthy at all.
I promise.
Oh, fuck's sake, I've got +8. I get 13.
Yeah, his fingers are crossed. He's very hard to read.
Am I allowed to do another one?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's
oh,
excellent.
damn.
I'll whisper you.
This distraction of yours that you had planned, by any chance would this involve the killing of many innocent civilians by releasing that creature in the city?
What's it to you?
We don't kill innocent people.
Don't you?
We
Oh, Scrimshaw, I'm so disappointed.
we try not to. Avoid it where
I don't
possible.
mind if some innocent people get in the way That's not the end of the world. That's what I would say, but
Hey, war is hell, right?
Tell me,
Only when
Scrimshaw.
necessary.
Tell me, Scrimshaw. Does any of the people in this city seem innocent to you?
Well, I haven't really met any of them.
How about you try and speak to a few, see what their thoughts are? Yeah, I think you'll change your mind pretty quickly.
Okay, now I'm curious. What the fuck did they do to you?
That's not what they did to me. Each one of them are here because they follow and worship the Spider Queen. You notice that they're dwarves, right?
Yeah.
Well, they left their companions, their compatriots, their comrades in Shore Corral and came here.
What of those that were born here?
What of the goblin?
I think you'll be quite surprised to find out that none of them were born here. That tattoo on their neck, that's Spider Queen's magic. She takes all their firstborns.
What about their secondborns?
Well, after, well, let's just say that no one's had a secondborn at this point.
Why does she take the firstborns? For her twisted experiments? The humanoid dwarven things?
Partially,
Spider things?
but some of them certainly.
Right? Do we like understand how? Like, I mean, obviously, I know that spiders, their young sometimes eat their mothers. Is that kind of like what was being implied? Yeah, kind of understanding.
Make a nature. Actually, no. Make an insight check. Yeah, you could imply it like that. Like you could see that he was implying that.
Gruesome fate befall them.
Is she some kind of drider, perhaps?
You skipped over something earlier. You know why that dragon's here?
I do.
And why is that?
Well, I figure it's because they know I'm here.
Are you famous?
Let's just say that Ashigal's allies go far.
So they know
In the
that
realm of
you're...
the dragon. Well, the realm of the dragons are very much allied with Ashigal.
Including
worried
the
that-
Cara Concord?
Including what's left of it, and their ruler, yes.
So you're worried that we'll give you away, when you seem to have already given yourself away.
Well, I have my ways of getting around without being spotted. I feel that that they sent Athanax here for the reason that well, that they want to try and find me and snuff me out.
Just a second, my friend. Oh great disembodied voice that sometimes assists us, may you please write that in the clouds?
Athanax. Yeah, do a religion check on that as well, Chinook.
Okay, hang on.
No, religion, history, sorry.
History. I am just as good with history as I am with religion.
Ooh, so you've heard of the Kyra Concord, and what's left of it. And sort of from what you've researched in the past, you know that the leader of the Kyra Concord is called Naxus, and his eldest son is called Athanax.
Oh shit. Well, that's quite a celebrity we've got on our hands then.
That's Naxus. Naxus is the leader. Naxus is an ancient black dragon.
It's got a
D-
red dragon sun.
Yep. Well, yeah, they got different colour suns.
Do you relay that
Yeah.
to the group? Just your
Yeah.
basic understanding. Girago is quite pale.
Oh. Oh, that's new. What's the matter? Are we jogging your memory? I just kind of start shaking Gira's shoulders. Athanax Naxus, Athanax Naxus, Athanax Naxus. Come on, come on, come on.
Sorry if I missed something, but why would this Athanax V's part of the Kara Concord, or affiliated with it, be allied with the likes of the Spider Queen?
It's probably not. He's probably just allied with Ashigal. And you know, if one's allied with Ashigal and another one's allied with Ashigal, and Ashigal needs them both to do something, it's
Kyra-
likely they'll work together.
Why would the Kara Concord be allied with Ashigal? That seems that doesn't seem like it lines up with their, I don't know,
Not necessarily.
ethics, morality.
Girago's
From what I've
pale.
heard, a little.
Tails is because of the calamity 500 years ago.
You're 500 years old. What happened?
Alas.
I remember no calamity.
Of course you don't, Scrimshaw. We've already spoken about your ailment. But well, let's just say that our dear old man was worked with Naxus to overthrow the leaders of the Kyra Concord and put Naxus to power.
Yeah,
Someone-
like your dream, Gira. Remember your dream had the dream with Aaron Shander in a nice library who had met with Naxus.
I was keeping that one quiet more now.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Oh.
And you have
okay.
can you have all that writing on your in your place that we
Mona, I
Careful,
my hand over
careful.
Mona's mouth.
yeah, I'm being careful.
If Tail could
Sure.
raise an eyebrow, he would.
Gira does get a bit kind of agitated though, and kind of pushes back a bit on agitated to Tail, and kind of goes, "What of it do you know of me?"
Well, in our last meeting, I said I knew you quite well.
I recall
That's
that,
not
but
the answer.
your baiting is not helping. Demand to know more. Gira is clearly like slightly emotionally kind of like being erratic about it.
Well, let's just say that we're on the same side here.
So I'm on the side of the storm. Just hide and Texas.
Well, then, yes. I was quite surprised to first meet you, Gira. It was surprising that you were wandering around in this time. But clearly you've been chosen for something. And if it's to do with this hammer, again, that's why I won't stop you. Means most likely that you'll help me defeat Naxus next.
Ooh, we get to fight a dragon. Oh wait, no, fuck, we got to fight a dragon. Oh fuck.
It's
And
not
so
just a
much-
dragon. It's what's left of the Kyra Concord.
Oh, multiple dragons, great, wonderful.
Probably best that we free Messamantha first, then, right?
Oh yeah, she's not particularly fond of the Concord, is she?
I think she. 1 second.
She was
She used to be
part
part.
of it,
She
but,
was
uh,
part of it.
but she
Obviously,
might
she
not be
hasn't
a
been-
fan of the current iteration of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of your history check, also Chinook, you know the current members of the current Kyra Concord that you know about are Naxus, Athanax, Sildana, Kairos, Telendal, and Fadros.
Cool.
To write this down. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're not sure how many more there are.
Oh,
Like
wow,
those are
what-
the big ones.
They're the like, yeah, they're like the
Physically, or-
leaders of. Yeah, they're the ancient ones, or the adult. They're ancient or adult. Like they're big.
How much does Shonok know about the dragons? Like the specific ones you named?
Because of that history check, probably just their names. You'd probably need. You know that Naxos is also known as the Charred King.
Oh, that's a lovely name. And Athanax is his kid.
Athanax is his oldest son.
I'd rather not fight 6 dragons. What's
I mean, certainly not all at
dragon's
once.
certainly not all at once.
Well, I mean, we could just fight one of them right now and go into the building and kill one.
You grossly underestimate the power of Athanax.
No, I don't. It's just a dragon. It can't be that hard.
Did you just say the words, "It's just a dragon"?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I just kind of
To be
look
fair, we
at
did-
Tail as if to say, what the fuck? Help me, please.
I mean,
We've
to be
fought
fair, it wouldn't.
dragons before.
It kind of wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, it's not the first dragon we've had a fight with.
It was already kind of dead.
Yeah, but
You've met another dragon before, other than Massamantha and the whatever.
Dracolich.
Yes. Oh, what was her name?
Oh no, yeah, Melindra. But there was also another one you met as well.
Oh.
But we did meet the sleeping one.
Yeah,
Is it that one? Yeah.
which was an adult red dragon.
Which was
Oh, God.
held in a tomb. Well, it was held in like a prison by Shandor. So how the hell did that thing get out?
Well, not necessarily a prison. It was more like a location
Was-
that it sent us to.
Was
We
that
don't know if it was a
Athanax?
prison.
Might have been. You don't know.
Oh no.
Have it written down somewhere.
I just have there's a on the 43rd day of autumn 412 I have discovered a dragon living within a strange magical tower in a small village about 300 miles southwest of me. But it doesn't say what type of dragon it was. It's just
think
what's in
that's
Aaron's
implied.
diaries.
I think that's implied to be Massamantha.
Oh.
I think so. I mean,
Mhm.
it's the only other dragon I know of that's been locked up in a tower.
Yeah, if you look at the actual like directions of it, that's right on where Baratheon is.
Oh, okay. Living within a strange magical tower. Yeah, that would be it.
Right.
Right. So maybe, I mean, probably best not for us to commit to a dragon murdering spree right now.
Right now.
that-
Okay.
I'm not asking for your commitment. I'm just saying that if Gira ever gets his memories back, I'm sure that it's on the cards.
Did Gira kill dragons before?
I would prefer we don't discuss it now.
It's more about when he discovers the source of what the storm is. He might, well, let's just say, you would either go mad or you'll get very angry.
Probably both. Shinnock says, very visibly excited, but like, not so much in the sense of, I want Gira to go mad, but also just like the concept of being both angry and insane at the same time.
You hear a bit of a scratching, like near where a cliff face is, and looking to the side, you see the werewolf climbing over Espin. His matted fur soaked with blood and claws, like just dripping. He's just like licking them. And Tail goes, Espin, you're back. Well done on that.
Oh, hi, Espin. I guess we're about to go and kill some innocent people together.
Espin just looks at Tail and Tail says, "Well, I think he's already started."
Nice.
Oh. Huh. How is this? How is this part of the plan?
I'm sure we can think of other ways to distract people rather than murdering innocents.
We could
Well-
put on a show. I'm very bendy. I could do some acrobatics. Mems from
Yeah.
the campaign.
May I ask a question about the villages uh, is there any way to remove the tattoos? Or are they condemned?
I don't know. I haven't really checked.
Perhaps if the Spider Queen is slain, then they become useless.
Hmm. They asked for this. They came here of their own volition.
Something we have to do for our goals in the end.
If you don't believe me, well, you can follow me and I'll show you.
Okay, that sounds cool.
All right then.
All right, let's take a break.
Okay.
Cool.
Do you want to put it on the break thing, Richard?
Sure. Mute. Do. There you go.
The last "do" just sounds so just.
Tinettenber.
It actually already is a word.
Yeah, top marks for the reference. Getting the reference. All right, so all right. Well, before the break, you had met up with Tail on the mountains outside Arakatar, and he revealed some information, which was I don't know, it might be important, it might not. Who knows? And he told you that he would show you the evidence for their guilt, the people here's guilt, and why you shouldn't feel bad about them being innocently, well, not innocently, but murdered. So Tail begins to take you down a sort of side, sort of valley that isn't on the main road. It seems to go around Arakatar, and at the top of the cliffs, you see Espen sort of just like bounding along, covered in blood. And as he just continues to walk, he just becomes more and more covered in sort of grit and dirt and dust from the mountain range. He takes you up this sort of like staircase, almost like steps along the side, which is more like climbing up a cliff for a bit, until he just says, well, okay, they should be here any moment, pointing down at the another entrance into the city, you notice. After a few moments, a cart appears, and you notice on the back of the cart are 5 or 6 dwarfs, dressed in just like white robes. It seems quite strange that they're not really carrying much with them, just like a small sack. And one by one, they jump off the cart and are met by another dwarf who's wearing the sort of armor, the black armor of Arakatar. You notice that they're having a bit of a conversation, and as you look over to Tail to see what he's pointing at, he's gone, and he's just like vanished. And as you're watching, Tail like appears down on the bottom, and you notice Tail walking along, but the people at the cart don't. And as they're talking to the person in the armor, Tail just sort of walks past them, and the guy in the armor looks up, and Tail just takes out his rainbow sword and just cuts the head off one of the guards. Another guard up on the tower begins to sort of shout something, and Tail just like points the sword, and like a beam of rainbow energy shoots out of the sword and just blasts the guy on top of the tower. And this is like a sort of a checkpoint almost outside the city, so like these are probably the only 2 guards that are here, and the people in the car and the people that have come off the car just begin to run off, like they just begin running, and as you watch, his Tail just holds out his arm, and just holds them all in place, and they're just sort of frozen there.
How far away is he right now?
Probably about 60 or 70 feet, maybe.
Can I just try and just conjure Avenger? Not draw it, just conjure it.
Okay, yeah, it conjures here.
Okay.
Tail holds out his hand, and obviously all the people that were on the car and had begun to run away are just being frozen in place. And Tail just like sort of like motions over to you to come down.
I do so kind of just
Wander down.
cautiously, like, what the fuck just happened?
Also, can I try and get a sense for at what point, if magic stops becoming available, when that is, as we're approaching?
Sure. Currently the magic isn't. Currently the magic is available all the way up to Tail.
Oh, because he needs to summon his sword.
And he's casting Hold Person on these 5 people as well.
Suggests the field works on him as well.
Mm-hmm.
If it is a field. Or...
Yeah. But whatever it is, he chooses to turn it on and off at times. Okay, so he's holding them, and sort of like he doesn't even seem to be concentrating that hard. He's like holding 5 people still, and he just begins rummaging through one of their bags and takes out a note from one of their bags and hands it to you, Scrimshaw.
I shall read the note.
It's in Dwarven.
She'll pass it to monetary.
If I read, maybe, Mona, if I read this out loud, will you understand it?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love I love Scottish. All right. Well, yeah, that's obviously what Dwarven is.
It's just okay, bagpipes and haggis
Okay.
repeated over and over and over
Hi,
again.
bagpipes, haggis, Highlander. Ugh.
That is what Americans think Scottish Gaelic is. All right. Well, that being said, you hand the letter over to Morna. You can read.
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, none of you can read it.
I could, but I can't. I can only talk.
Tails says, well.
I can't read it.
Well,
He sort of like he basically just like looks down and just sort of chuckles to himself. He says, this is their letter of fealty to the Spider Queen. They have come here of their own volition. You can ask any of them. I'm sure they'll probably deny it, but they haven't been forced to come here.
Okay, and how does that make them evil?
It's not that they makes them evil; it's that she is evil, and well, unfortunately, they've come to the wrong place at the wrong time.
hitch
So
their
you're-
cart to the wrong horse.
They know what they've come for, and they know that the Spider Queen will potentially offer them powers and mutations which will give them great power. Unfortunately, that means that if they were to ever return to Shore Crow, they would be executed for treason. That's enough of a reason for me.
Yeah, that's enough for a reason for me as well. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Sounds good to me.
He just begins cutting them down one by one.
It's like, ooh, that's probably good. They're paralyzed.
Oh, don't worry, they feel everything.
Oh,
They just start bleeding out.
That wasn't my concern.
Shark just is pinching the very bridge of his nose as this is happening.
The last one, just before Tail strikes him down, Espin just jumps down on top of it, on top of the dwarf, and just tears him apart in front of you all, and blood just spurts everywhere.
An intestine flies right
Yeah.
into Chinook's face, and he has to peel it off.
Nice.
Are you gonna eat that?
I like your style.
I need 7 baths after that. Jesus Christ. Wait, no, who's Jesus? Titus. Bye, Titus.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm beginning to like this guy.
Yeah, I know. I like his style.
He's very, down to the point.
Doesn't fuck about. I appreciate that.
Gets the job done.
All right.
Yeah, why can't our Scrimshaw be more like that?
Our Scrimshaw sucks. I want their Scrimshaw. We have Scrimshaw at home.
Scrimshaw at home. Nice, that's funny. So he says, "Well, what are you waiting for? The door's there."
Okay. Well,
So,
let's
are we
go
just
in.
gonna go in and kill people?
You said you wanted to help me out.
Is that the plan, though? I just want to know what the plan is. We're causing a distraction, but I don't know what type of distraction we're causing.
Like a na kind of distraction, or a killing everyone distraction.
Well, it's your choice. You said that you would distract them.
Okay, we'll distract them. This is the first checkpoint into town, right? So we have a few minutes to discuss what our distraction is. Right, what was our distraction going to be? I thought we could put on a show or a God,
I mean,
just
I'm not a
the
very good
last
actor,
campaign.
but I
Last
certainly
campaign.
give it a go.
Oh,
I-
we've-
Has
we've
Tail left at this
passed.
point?
I
Has
could.
Tail left at this
Tail and Espin are beginning to walk off.
I could. It's been a while, but Balgura, Kazmi.
That could be quite fun.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I could cast Fireball.
And I could swing my axe at people.
I think Belgora or Kazmi is a good idea.
Flip a
And then
coin
we
to
can
decide
sort of
which one.
sit back and relax while the Belgora does all the hard work, right?
Yeah.
Possibly. Depend. I don't know how well equipped the guards are. They might take it down relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Well, then we take
Or-
down the guards.
We could be like traveling acrobats and do an acrobatic show for everybody.
Traveling
could.
traveling
Or-
acrobats that happen to be
Why
passing
don't-
through Arakatar.
Why don't
Or-
we become traveling merchants?
With wares to sell.
Is that
Perhaps
not a good idea?
wares for gambling.
I
Sort
think
of like a dice?
what we should do is be traveling priests for the trespasser, obviously. And that would get the guards' attention because obviously you're probably only allowed the worst.
They worship the Spider Queen. They won't allow us in if we're promising another religion.
Exactly, that's what the distraction is.
They could just fire crossbows at us.
Yeah, so I can just catch the crossbow bolts. That's not a threat.
I can't catch crossbow bolts.
I could catch crossbow bolts, but I
Have-
usually catch them with my body.
Have you ever considered have you ever considered just letting them ping off of you?
Yeah, I think that we should be traveling priests and
I
for
would
trespass no,
Disagree.
because
I
once
don't
we get
mean
into
to
the
be
town,
rude,
it
but
will
not.
piss off the guards, and then the guards will just be distracted by us.
If they'll even
Oh.
let us in the first place.
Just don't tell them what we're up about until we get in.
I'm fairly sure we're running out of time at this
I
point.
think-
Taylor's probably in the citadel at this point.
I think he's waiting for our distraction, right?
They might be waiting a while
Well,
because
we're
clearly
like-
we can't decide.
We're walking towards the
Yeah.
thing at the
Look,
moment.
why do we
so-
just
I think
pretend
we're
to
going
be-
to. I think we're going to met with hostility, whatever happens, simply because there's humans and such among us.
I'd rather not die before we even reach the city, is what I'm saying.
Okay, right. We just get into the city and then we're traveling priest for trespasser.
That could work.
Oh,
Yeah, it will work.
traveling merchants.
Sure.
Well, no, because that's not going to distract the guards because merchants are allowed in the city.
What if we're selling
I don't. I think that
religious
merch.
items?
I think that traveling. I mean, well, I suppose the intent is to draw aggro, right? Saying that
Yeah,
we're
just really piss them
worshipping a different. Well, from their perspective,
A
deity.
trespasser.
We would be trespassers ourselves.
Exactly, that's why it
Oh.
works.
I'm-
Let's do it.
You know what? I don't care at this point. Just let's just do your plan.
So,
My
so
plan.
where do we go? Do we try and force our way into the tower? Do we just?
We go into the city and then outside of the tower we'll start doing some preaching and then hopefully the guards will get distracted and come towards us. And then we'll be able to distract the guards for long enough.
And when do I summon the Balgura?
Use Summon Balgora if it looks like there's gonna be a fight. If there's a fight, then you summon it, okay?
Right.
Alternatively, you summon the Bulgura above one of their inns, and it crashes through the inn, kills everyone inside, and then the guards have to come deal with it.
That could also work.
I think
like
that'd be really cool as well.
Okay, we
could-
can do that plan.
If we
Wait,
are
what
if
plan,
we're able
sorry?
to if we are able to get in without just instant just causing a fight to break out immediately, then it's possible that I could, summon the Balgura somewhere a little distance away from us, and then we use that as a distraction to try and get into the main tower.
Yes, let's just do that.
Okay.
There's a settle on a plan. Let's go.
Okay,
'Cause
I mean, we're almost
El's
here,
going to be
so-
getting really pissed off with us now.
We're on the way. We're doing this while we're walking to the city because we were at the first
Yeah.
checkpoint. We weren't at the city.
Okay, so you've gone through the first checkpoint. The second checkpoint is now about 50 meters away, and you begin to notice that the whilst the entrance to the city is open, the guards are like sort of like poking their head out and just looking at you approach, and are sort of like bustling on the walls slightly. They're not really sure what's going on. Seeing just a group of like randos approach.
Before we are in eyesight, could Chinook have used his glamour-studded leather to instead resemble the robes that were on the dwarves earlier on?
Sure.
Cool. I just start kind of priestly walking forward.
I've got hood,
It's the
hood
middle of
pulled
the day,
up
right?
and like covering.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just in the morning. So.
I'll have like hood up, covering my face as well.
Okay.
Well, sorry, hood down.
Um,
Hood
as
up,
as
down.
you get within sort of like 20 feet of the gate, one of the dwarves shouts something down in Dwarven, which Mona you hear as "Stop! What's your business?"
We're just merchants.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
No, what? You said we were going to
Merchants. Yeah, well, you can't hear what Mona's saying. So.
Yeah, they can hear what I'm saying.
Oh, can they? Okay, sorry. Merchants. There's no merchants here. Be gone.
Tell
Tell them
them,
about the dice.
tell them I'm a priest or something of their spidery god, but I'm new and I'm bringing you all as converts.
Just kidding. We're actually new converts, excited to join the life of the people in Arakatar. Here's our priest, and I go like this to
I
the.
wave.
Priest. A priest. He whispers something to one of the guards next to him, and like 3 or 4 guards just like start to descend the stairs and come out.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They start to draw their swords.
Oh god.
Is
I say-
Mona, is it
What did you say?
Gora,
Mona, what's going on? Is it fighting time?
Gora, I say.
Yeah, one of them approaches and begins to attack. We'll just do it as theatre of the mind for now. So does people want to roll me some initiatives?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
This plan fell apart immediately.
Yeah, Mona has
Oh, I didn't.
-1
Oh,
charisma.
no.
She's not charismatic. Her being the voice of the party is the worst person to be the voice of the party.
Yeah, I can't really summon the Balgura without it being obvious I'm doing the summoning when they're just like looking straight at us.
Who are we waiting for? Roxanne? Oh,
I've
so
got
16. All right, Mona then Roxanne. Okay, Chinook.
Alright, I'm gonna start off. Wait, they're all here, right?
Yeah, so there's 4 dwarfs that are drawing their swords and beginning to approach. You know, you see that they're gonna just attack you.
Alright. You know what? Fuck it. Distraction time. I'm gonna cast a 6th level fireball on their asses.
Okay. All right. Well, roll damage for that. Okay, they all fail. So the fireball goes off, and there's a mighty explosion as you all feel the flames reach you. And when the flames subside, you just notice there's 4 dead dwarfs just lying there, and the guy on top of the tower is like barking something, and is just like in shock. And then he turns around and starts shouting, and you begin to hear like bells start ringing in the city.
Well, we've
Well,
definitely
this-
caused a distraction.
Yeah, this is the distraction we want.
May I recommend we get to the gates before they lock them?
Yeah,
Yes, I start sprinting towards the gate.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you all manage to get inside the gates as the doors close behind you. The guard on top of the tower is like pretty shit scared at this point. But all right, Chinook, that's your turn. Scrimshaw, what do you want to do?
Well, is anyone else coming towards us?
Currently, you notice that as you've come into the city, there's like there's like a whole group of people on the main road who are like just stopped and just are watching, almost in shock, as you guys have approached into the city. Down the main road leads into a sort of central square where there's like a bit of a market going on with a fountain in the middle and stuff. But it depends what you want to do, because there's a couple more guards up on the walls.
Belgor.
I would like to cast Summon Greater Demon and drop a Chasme in the middle of the market square.
Oh no, Richard, no.
What's the range on Summon Greater Demon?
It's 60 feet. It's actually far.
I don't know. What the range is.
God, I'm having flashbacks.
No, the range is 60 feet.
You weren't there, Chinook.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So suddenly, a portal begins to appear in the sky, a sort of like red and black swirling cloud, and shooting out of it is a sort of mosquito-looking demon creature that comes out. You notice that all the dwarfs in the centre by the market stalls begin to just fall over and go unconscious as this Chasme is starting to just like attack and murder people in the centre.
Oh god, what are we doing?
I just look at Scrimshaw in horror.
I just
I'm sure this is very uncharacteristic of you.
All right,
just kind of shrug.
Morna.
Oh yeah, Morna. Sorry, Morna first.
If there's anyone, I don't know. I sort of want to stay with the group. I don't really have anything very distraction causing apart from like fighting some guards. So if there's any guards that running,
Yeah, so there's
up to us, I'll punch them. But
there's no guards running up to you. There's like a couple of guards on the top of the walls, which you might be able to climb up. Which are near you.
okay.
To be fair, with
Yeah,
your
I'll
speed,
just-
you could probably run up to them, punch them, and then come back
Yeah,
and keep up with the group.
I'll run up and punch the ones on the roof.
Okay. All right. So you begin to punch these guards. That's fine. Yeah. Like roll damage. Yeah. So those first two attacks, you kill the first one. You knock him over. The captain is stood right in front of you.
Yeah, I'll punch the captain.
Okay, that hits.
I punch the captain.
I should have punched the
Okay.
deputy. I'll do the other one.
All right.
Another one.
And another one. Yeah, that hits as well. All right, the captain is still alive for now.
Nice.
He's just he's taken it and he's started to draw his two-handed axe.
I'll do Viper's Kiss one as well. And hold on.
Ooh, okay.
46. Oh, I should use this more. Now it's like higher. An extra 12 damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So the captain collapses onto the ground. You notice there's one more guard, just like by a sort of a door.
I look at him intimidatingly.
Okay.
I can run off.
All right. Okay. Roxanne, it's your turn.
Am I able to get to that last guard? Speed.
To get up the stairs. No, you'd be pretty much where Morna is at the moment.
Okay, I will just throw a javelin at him instead.
Okay, make an attack.
I won't bother raging for this. And ignore the great weapons
Yeah.
stuff. I forgot to turn that off.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. And turn off rage damage. 10.
Okay, yeah, Morna, as you're like scaring him, he begins to try and close the door, but as he like fumbles with the door, this javelin just impales him on it. He's like, just impaled. He seems to be just about alive, but like this javelin has pierced right through him and is just like holding him to the door.
I was 2 days away from retirement.
Yeah, you can throw another one if you want, Roxanne.
I just came here for tourism.
I will throw another one, thank you. 18.
That hits as well. Yeah, as he's like impaled onto the door, like this javelin just like impales right through his head, and Morna, even that's too much. Like it's just like splats.
It's just like Squire all over again.
We're the bad guys.
Okay,
Are we the
so All right, so you begin to notice as there's just chaos going on in the center of the square. The Kazmi just like picking people up, lifting them up into the sky, and just dropping them. And then as they're like being dropped, like impales them and sucks their blood. You begin to hear the sort of like some sort of screech and some weird clicking sound as rounding the corner in front of all of you are a number of these spider drider people that you fought before.
No, not these fucking things.
I hate it.
All right, hang on. Let me just.
I like this map. It's a good map.
It is
I
a
have
good
used-
map.
I have also used this map.
I
What's that?
recognize it, but I can't remember where
I was
it's
just
from.
saying, it was the Knoll fight.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I was just saying I've also used this map because I like this map.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't
Wait,
think.
let me just
I
add
was
you guys.
here.
The Knoll fight. No, that one was before you joined the campaign.
Yeah,
that
so,
was,
so you would have no knowledge of it.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Actually, I still have the colour of Control for the Knolls in
yeah.
my bag.
Yeah, because you have the constant like massive bag
The grid is very
syndrome.
the grid's
No.
very slightly misaligned.
Shh, Richard, shut up.
That was the initiative for the Kazmi, by the way. I rolled.
All right.
Is that everything? Blah blah blah. The Kazmi. All right, back to Chinook. Okay, sorry. First off the bat. Oh no, sorry, Gira. Yeah, it's Gira now. Sorry.
Are we just in the city now?
Yeah, so this is like you've entered. Like imagine the gate's just behind you.
Okay, cool. So Gira's like taken what Tail said to heart, and I think the fact that he kind of believes it, and I think he sees these creatures as things that need to be purged a bit. So Gira was going to cast Firestorm.
Oh fuck.
Firestorm.
Uh-oh.
The rude firestorm.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how we're going to interact it now with the map. I guess.
10. Well, you can choose where to put them. 10.
So
10
there's 10 feet.
Yeah, so you can draw shapes. So you can do a 10-foot cube like this, and this, and this, like that.
I mean, so I'll draw them up, but just for the sake of expediency, it will be over, likely Kazmis and the Kazmis, not the Kazmis, the dried shell. And then kind of like, I imagine there'll be a few off the screen as well, but I don't know how we want to deal with that, because...
Are you just going to do it in a big line?
It's just kind of all over the city. 10
Sure,
of it as much as you
Sure,
can.
alright, well...
And focus the dried shell.
Like,
I mean, I'm... Some will be over buildings, yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Start burning some buildings down.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that.
I'll do.
Okay. Right, roll damage on that. Actually, no, is it they roll damage at the start of the turn, or the end of the turn when they're in it? Or...
You just pull it up to
So just a
Yeah,
one-off.
each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 7d10 fire damage on a failed
Yeah.
save or half
Holy
on a success.
fuck, that's a lot of damage.
If it
Alright.
rolls well.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I think it's basically a fireball with more damage that you shape.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one, the top one, got a 6, and the one on the bottom got a 22, and then there's a whole bunch of dwarfs which just like explode in flame and just die instantly. So roll damage. on
Oh god.
it. Okay, so that's 35 on this one.
So they say it's half, as I mentioned. Obviously, buildings, objects in the area are ignited as well, and flammable objects that are being water carried. If I choose, plant life can always also be affected. I mean, there's not much here, but I remember there's dry stuff around, so sure that can go up as well.
Sure. Just assume that basically this area, there's now there's sort of a raging inferno starting to blaze in all these buildings. A big plume of smoke begins to shoot into the sky.
Sherlock does just look down at the ground and says, "We're the bad guys." Fuck.
Okay, so these droiders, pained by what has happened, shoot forward.
Are they on fire?
Yeah, they're singed pretty badly.
Okay.
They're not like on fire, but. And then these two are going to attack this droider. Droider, Kazmi. They pass their save. Oh, and the magic can't put them to sleep anyway. Apparently. Although that being said, yeah. All right. All right. So one's going to attack.
I think it could put me to sleep even though I had that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was just
Yeah.
thinking. So that's why I did do the save. So.
Cool.
All right. One's going to attack Scrimshaw. That's 27 and 30.
Hmm.
And and a 17 as well.
27 and 30 hit. I'll keep my shield for now.
It's going to be 4 piercing damage and 12 poison on the first attack,
Okay.
and 6 slashing on the second. And then one's going to attack Roxon.
Okay.
That is 31, 17, and a natural 20.
The 17 does not hit.
Okay. So that's going to be 4 piercing and 7 poison, and you're not raging yet.
No. So 11.
And then 7 slashing damage on the second one.
So bad.
No, they didn't roll it. Although, why are they rolling so badly?
I accidentally forgot to add plus 15 to one of my bad guys on my last session. And he was rolled a 5, and I was like, but wait, he cannot.
Oh, add 3 to that. Sorry, that as well. Is it? Yeah. So add 3 to that last one.
Yeah, there you go.
And Scrimshaw, add 3 damage to the one that hit you as well.
Was that the second amount of poison damage?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. That's 1 damage.
Okay, and then the Kazmi take 31 and 24 to hit. They both hit. Is the Kazmi immune to poison?
It is immune to poison.
Yeah, I thought so. So it takes 13 damage in total. Okay, I'll keep track of it.
Cool.
And then this droid is attacking. Natural 20. That's not bad. 21 and 31. So that's going to be 5 piercing and 19 poison on the first one, but 19 poison doesn't hit, so that's just 5. And then the second one is 6 slashing, and then 9 slashing. All right, the Kazmi's turn. Are you just telling the Kazmi to attack the droiders?
Yeah, just have it attack the droiders. I can roll the attacks if you want.
Yeah, if you want. I can just actually put it on public so you can just see. Oh, sorry. Oh, you've got it. Anyway, okay,
Oh,
so that's a 12 to hit. 12 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's that for the Kazmi.
Oh, yeah, they only have one attack.
Yeah, 1 attack, but it hits hard.
Yeah. All right, Chinook. Sorry,
okay.
top of the round. You notice that 4 more of these droiders appear. Okay.
Hang on, let me just do a thingy. Okay, I am going to release another fireball. Hang on.
Okay.
In a way that it's probably gonna have to be like right by here. Like.
You're getting the 3 in, and you have to hit me. That's fine. I have evasion, so.
What is it? 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You can get them all 3 of them in without hitting one or Roxanne.
Cool. And that's gonna be at 5th level.
Okay.
I think you can get all 4 in. If you get it in the right
Oh
place.
yeah.
Yeah, but Chinook is making his decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah, 5th level, hang on. Fireball. At 5th level.
Ooh, they all fail.
Nice. Oh, that's
Ooh.
not good. That's a terrible roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 damage.
3 ones.
All right, another explosion rocks out, and you hear as they scream slightly as their sort of mangled, twisted forms. The skin seems to bubble and blister and pop as the heat just overwhelms them, but they're hardy enough in their mutation to withstand this damage pretty strongly. Right, anything else? Chinook?
Nah.
All right, Scrimshaw.
Okay, do either of these two look more damaged than the other?
The one on the bottom looks slightly more damaged.
Then I shall just step to here. And I shall make some attacks against that bottom one. I will throw Hexblade's Curse on it as well. Because I can move that around now. So that'll be... That's a 29 to hit.
That hits.
For 14 damage. Sorry, 24 damage.
24, yeah.
Okay, second attack. 25 to hit for 25 damage.
Okay, where's the hex? Right, there we go. 25. Okay. All right. Yeah, you slash into it. It's gruesome and horrible. It's sort of whatever hair it had, sort of mangled mess of hair across its body is just all singed off, and there's this sort of smell of burning hair and skin that just lingers along it. All right, Morna.
I'm gonna punch the one beneath me. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, there you go.
20 hits. 14. Okay,
I'm gonna attack it again.
22 hits.
I'm gonna do another one of Viper's Kiss because I like them. Now I'm level 14. It does a lot of damage.
Okay.
An extra 14 damage.
All
I
right.
do it once a turn, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, yeah, just whacking into it. You manage to get the right sort of spot, and it just sort of like curls up in pain just for a moment. Right, Roxanne.
My turn. Right. I shall rage,
You shall rage.
and then I'm going to do the predictable move of hitting what's dead in front of me, recklessly, and Great Weapons Master.
Okay.
Oh,
Natural 20. Nice.
oh, big one to start. So roll the damage, and then it's 2 attack die now. So 2d12. Ah, there you go.
Oof, yeah, that first hit has cleaved right into it. One of its legs just gets chopped off. It's still just about hanging on. It's pretty hurt though.
Okay, I will do the same again.
Okay.
For the minus 31, yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, 22.
And you get a third attack because you crit.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Do it again.
Ooh.
Oh,
No, another nat 20.
I
Yeah,
think
fourth
it
attack
might
was
be
you crit.
dead.
No.
Yeah, just keep okay, how much is that? That is
lot.
34. 24, 34, 48. Ooh, yeah, that is. You cleave your axe down for the final hit. Push, smash it right in the head. It collapses onto the ground, unconscious.
And Great Weapons Master, because I killed something, means I get another attack.
You don't get 2 attacks after, sadly.
It's a
Oh,
bonus
do you
action
not?
attack.
No.
No.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, you
I'd
didn't
like
get that
to-
last one anyway because you just raged.
Oh shit.
I will allow it though, for the sake of cool.
Wait, why? Oh,
I'd like
oh, yeah.
to move my hex over to this one.
Sure.
Okay, and I'm going to move up behind it.
Okay.
Cool.
You owe me, Roxanne. All right, Gira.
Thank you, voice in my head.
You're welcome. What would you like to do, Gira?
Who's gonna walk to here and then kind of like ask Honor to kind of cast her weapons momentarily, and cast Holy Weapon on
Oh
them.
my god. Yes.
Mona.
Yes.
So what is that bonus to?
It's 2 8. It's 2d8 radiant damage weapon attack. Morna can choose to. Sorry, can you?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Sorry.
It's all right. I think you just lagged out a bit.
Matt?
Yeah.
Oh,
hello,
thank
you
you back.
there?
Form your actions.
I'll just say it simply: 2d8 radiant damage per hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then I'm going to move back, and
And you're concentrating.
that's correct.
Okay.
Still get your action as well.
Yeah, that was the bonus action.
Sorry, I'm kind of lagging out a little bit. I'll also thwack
Okay.
to the right. Nothing particularly fancy with it. It will just be a basic weapon attack.
Okay.
Um,
All right, make your roll then. All right, 20 hits. All right, bug splat. Okay. It's still alive, unfortunately.
That's the end of my turn.
You get another
Okay.
D8, right? Or is it
That-
2D8? Don't you get another D8
No,
or
that's on
2D8?
Morna.
That's
That's
on
on
No,
Mona.
no, from your from cleric stuff.
Oh yeah, you
So
get
weapon
lightning
attacks.
damage or something, don't you?
So that's only if the damage is lightning. From
Oh, I see. Right.
okay, no. I don't know. Okay. All right.
Level 8. When
It's
you hit with a,
divine strike.
it's another D8 because you're 14th level.
No, so I'm only 13th now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're only
he's-
13th level cleric, sorry. My bad.
Hello. My
Okay.
sorry,
Hello?
I'm my Discord just disconnected.
Hello.
Discord
Is
connected.
it
Is it Discord that's just lagging out then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I didn't notice anything
Brilliant.
from Discord.
Yeah, me, Zach, and Matt.
Fab. Well, it wouldn't be Discord without a bit of fucking
Kaz-
up.
That
Casmi's in
Casmi's
danger.
fucked.
If the Casmi takes
It's like
4
the
turns
meme
worth of
of that
Dryder
one
attacks, it's
person.
worth it.
On like the sofa.
All right.
Just for trying to stood over it.
Yeah, this Kazmi Gira is going to attack you, is going to attack Morna, and is going to attack Roxanne.
Oh, oh.
So that's going to be a 30 on Gira, 19 on Morna, and 16 on Roxanne.
That does not hit me.
Does not hit.
30 definitely doesn't hit me.
That's 4 piercing damage plus 7 poison, Gira.
Cool.
And then one's going to attack Scrimshaw, and one's going to attack Roxanne.
Okay.
So Scrimshaw, that's 19, 16, and 29.
1 hit on the final one.
Okay, that's 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then Roxanne, 30, 29, and 20.
30, 29, and 30.
And 20.
Oh, 20. They all hit.
Okay. So that's 1 piercing damage, half to 0, and 3 poison,
Okay.
and 4 slashing damage, half to 2,
Yeah.
and 11 slashing damage, half to 5.
Cool.
And then there's Kazmi.
He's getting boned.
I'm in danger.
At least it's immune to poison,
Oh my god.
right?
31, natural 20, natural 20.
Those all hit.
Alright, so that's
Looks
going to
back towards
be
Grimshaw. What have you done to me, father?
7 on the first one, 22 on the second.
See, part of me
thanks.
that quite,
No- no
enjoys
poison
not
damage,
dying.
All right. The Kazmi's still alive for now. 22, 20, 24 on the Kazmi.
Yeah, all hit.
All right. Well, Kazmi's now dead.
Okay.
And then these two, just gonna move up slightly. All right. Kazmi is dead. All right. Chinook.
Alright, so they're all within 20 feet of each other, right?
Over there.
Yeah.
Sure. Are you within range?
120 feet, but I'm not casting Fireball this time.
Okay.
I'm casting Synaptic Static.
Okay. So you weren't here last session, but you cast Synaptic Static on some purple worms last session, and they were too dumb to be affected by it. So, but unfortunately, these Driders are not too dumb. So that's going to be intelligence saving throw, and they all fail.
Okay, cool. They
So 32.
A target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Okay. I'm just going to do this for them. Just so I remember. And are you concentrating on that?
Synaptic Static. Hang on. I don't think Synaptic Static is a concentration spell. It is not a concentration spell.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else you want to do?
Now that's. I mean, I can throw a healing word over Scrimshaw. Why not?
That would be. You wouldn't be able to do that and Synaptic Static.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Two
No.
spells, my boy.
Okay, I'm going to inspire Roxon.
Okay. And what dice is it that you give an inspiration for?
D10, I believe.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Cool.
I feel invigorated.
Roxinated.
Please actually use it.
I
Please.
feel roxinated. I like that. It's going to be his new catchphrase.
Get your Roxines, kids.
Oh, please just kill Roxon off this session. For the love of God.
Okay. Scrimshaw.
Feeling roxy.
Alright, I shall just make a couple of slashes at that top one again. So 30 for 26 damage,
Okay.
and second attack 18.
18 does not hit.
Well, that's it.
Pretty beefy boys.
They are rather beefy. Well, this is why they're the Spider Queen's elite.
That's it for me.
Okay, Mona.
Okay, I am going to attack the one above me. With an extra D8 because of holy weapon.
2d8.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing again. Oh, almost. Get that.
Get another 2d8.
Yeah, I know. It's nice.
It is.
And then I'm gonna do it again. 14 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Then I'm gonna do it again. 18?
18 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Oh no. Oh, that's a good roll as well. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Yeah, this is not quite hurt yet, but it is starting to look quite hurt. Almost. Roxon.
Yes, sir. I'll attack. This one. Actually, which one looks the most hurt?
Top one, I think.
The top one, yeah.
Top one. Oh, I'll go for the top one then. Finish off my enemy. So reckless, Scraper's Master. Assume that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it has added rage. Don't know why I thought it hadn't. 23. I'll go for it again. 15?
15.
Yeah.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
Oh well.
Okay, 26. Yes. All right. So yeah. So slashing down at that one, you do a fair amount of damage, but the second hit just misses. Well, it doesn't quite just miss, but it does miss by a bit. But yeah, these monsters starting to surround you as the flames are raging. It's getting harder and harder to see what's happening in the center of the town as the smoke is beginning to obscure your vision. Gira. What's you going to do, Gira?
Let's just check. Which one's not looking at? So the top one's pretty hurt, and
Yeah.
bottom ones are both reasonably fine.
Yeah.
Gira's gonna ban it. Let it be.
You
I know,
can't
Efficient as
holy
like,
weapon and banishment
Yeah, banish would
because
drop
they're
the
both
holy weapon.
concentration.
I'm not gonna do that. Probably do. Let's do a pretty. I'm gonna say magic later. Let's do a really basic orb on the one right in front.
A what?
Chromatic orb, I think.
Chromatic orb. You'll have disadvantage from that distance.
And it'll miss.
So that misses.
Did I cast it?
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Don't remember clicking it. That's fine.
It's okay. Well, that misses anyway.
Takes so long to come
Yeah.
through that I can't even remember clicking.
I think I was trying to move it because I was like, I'll do something else, but it's true. We'll go for that. I was like moving it, but I was like on the trackpad pushing it down, but it pressed the thing
Yeah.
instead.
Hmm.
That's fine. Okay. In that case, I will just have to sit there.
Okay. All right. You hear a howl overcome the air around you, and looking over at the Driders in the center of the town, you begin to see a figure leaping from rooftop to rooftop and lands right in the center of them. Yay! Espen, who is going to attack.
Yay! Actually happy to see see that.
I don't know
Hero.
but my mind is just like stuck in like the Wallace and Gromit, just like Curse of the Were-Rabbit with him. Like that's how I'm picturing him this whole time. Like I know he's meant to be like this vicious were-gnoll creature, but I'm just picturing good old just Wallace Rabbit with his
Gnoll.
thumbs up.
I'm gonna take a null. Yeah, so he lands and he just begins slashing at the Drider in front of him. Just does a load of damage. They begin to consolidate their way around him and begin to fight him. And they're gonna have a whole bunch of attacks, but they are probably gonna miss because of the D6. Alright, first person is going to attack. Yeah, alright. Misses with 2 and hits with 1. Try to. Okay, I'm going to hits with 2.
Are their attacks silvered?
Huh?
Are their attacks silvered?
Don't seem to be. Okay. That's it. It seems like Espen's taking a bit of damage. But you know how hardy Espen can be. Yeah. Okay, and now the Dried is over where you are. Right, this one's going to attack you, Gira.
With
By
disadvantage
super
because of
effect.
Roxon.
Yeah. So that's a 17, 24, and 27.
Yep.
So that's 8 slashing damage and 5 slashing damage. You need to make 2 concentration
That'll
saves.
be halved as well.
And halved as well. So that's 4 and 2. So 6 in total. And yeah, can you make 2 concentration?
I'm also going to attack him. I'm going to hit the one that's hitting him.
Sure.
I can do that.
Ooh, so you drop concentration.
Right.
No more magical prayer gauntlets of death.
No, no more holy weapon.
Alas,
So I'd just make a regular attack.
Okay, that hits.
Plus the rage. I forgot to add rage onto that. So
Sure. Another
it's 11.
11. Okay. Oh. All right. And then one's going to attack you 3 times, Roxanne.
Okay.
22, 23, and 32.
All hit.
All right. 2 piercing damage, half to 1.
2 piercing damage after 1.
14 poison.
Ooh.
Yeah, we rolled pretty well on that one. 5 slashing damage, half to 2. Sorry. And 9 slashing damage, half to 4.
Okay.
And then one's going to attack you 3 times, Scrimshaw.
Okay.
That's going to be. This is with disadvantage.
If
Only if
depends
it's the
which
top one.
Thing.
Okay, so no then. That's 20, 32, and 28.
2 hits.
Okay, that's 6 slashing damage and 9 slashing damage.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Casimir off the thing. Right, Chinook, it's your turn.
Okay. So the one that is closest to me in Scrimshaw. Hang on. What can I do about him? You know, I think I am going to throw out a measly Phantasmal Killer.
Phantasmal
Yeah.
Killer.
I'm gonna throw out a Phantasmal Killer at him. At level
Okay.
4.
Which one is it? The top one?
Yeah. the top
Okay,
one.
wisdom save. What sort of apparition are you gonna try and make him see?
Something's trying to pull off his legs.
Okay, well, he fails with an 8. So
That's,
he begins to
pretty
just
mean, dude.
yeah, he
Yeah.
just begins to look terrified, and yeah, you see him just reeling in psychic pain.
It's like a massive toddler, like playing.
Yeah, yeah, like there's
Oh.
it's a hill giant baby trying to pull off his legs.
You know, Toy Story. He kind of looks like those terrifying.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Those-
like Sid's creations.
Sid's horrible fucking monsters. Yeah.
They're actually
Maybe
not
Sid
that
it-
bad once you get to know them.
Yeah. Oh, but as a kid, that's scary stuff, man. Like,
Hmm.
all right,
Worse when you're an
Scrimshaw.
adult and you get some of the references.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Scrimshaw.
I am going to just throw up an armor of Agathis.
All right, Armor of Agathis.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put an icy thing on you.
Cool.
All right. Anything else?
Is there any way I can like try and like put like a foot like in front of Gira, like try and interpose myself just like a bit?
You can't interpose yourself between the top one and Gira, but you're interposing yourself between the bottom one and Gira.
Okay.
How big?
I thought I'd ask.
Can I interpose myself? Yeah, unfortunately not. All right, Mona.
I'm gonna attack the top one again.
Okay,
23,
that hits.
11 damage.
Yep.
22.
Okay.
14 damage. 29.
Mhm.
15 damage. And then I'm gonna do another one. Ah, I was gonna Viper's Kiss on the last one, but I didn't even hit. So annoying.
Yeah,
Should do it on the first one.
yeah.
Alright.
Too bad.
Yeah, okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna Viper's Kiss, you might as well Viper's Kiss on the first guaranteed hit you get.
I know, I forgot though until the last one, and I was like, oh, it's
Ah.
fine, I'll do it on the last one.
Okay.
Also, if you do it on a crit as well, you know.
Yeah, but then you're just sort of like hoping that you get a crit rather than guaranteed damage.
Yeah.
Roxanne.
Welcome to Smite World.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to surprise you by attacking the one above me with Great
Oh,
Weapons
yeah.
Master
Cool.
recklessly and
Oh.
my Great Axe.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Whoa.
That's what happens when you play
Sim-
martial class.
24 hit.
24. That does hit.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah. Slash. You whack it. It does loads of damage. It's looking really hurt.
I whack it.
It's afraid still. These
It's
people
on
are
it.
hurting me, and there's a toddler trying to pull off my legs. What
It's on
the
it.
fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
I guess you could say it's on its last legs.
Haha.
Should I take 20d6 psychic damage?
Super hits.
That hits as well. Yeah. Okay. That kills it. It just,
Yay!
it collapses onto the ground and curls up a little bit.
I turn my attention to this one, and with my Great Weapons Master, make an arrow strike.
Okay.
20.
20 hits.
Cool.
Yeah, you do a lot of damage, man.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Big boy.
I big Roxon boy.
Okay, that's it. All right, Gira.
Not so much of a big boy damage here. I think so. I'm probably going to keep my magic safe and use resistance, which is a cantrip. I was going to use it on Roxon just in case something.
Resistance to what?
I can roll it. So once before the spell ends, I can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice.
Okay, cool, sure.
I don't want to wait. I don't know what's coming next, and I feel like heals would be useful, so I don't want to use my spells.
Yeah, fair enough. It's your choice.
I'll move there.
Yeah, you have to touch him. Okay, cool. All right, Espin. Espin is going to do his controlling howl. Actually, no, he can't do that because he's not in his cave. Too bad. He's just going to do a mind explosion. Right, dex saving throw. Actually, hang on. Let's do 30 feet across, 30 feet in radius. None of you guys are within 30 feet, are you? No. Okay. Dex saves, which they get -6 on. Ooh, they all fail. Okay. So they are all going to take 40 damage.
God, I love synaptic static.
Espin is doing work in these striders.
Mm.
Yeah, they just all begin to just screech, hold their head as psychic power just courses through them. Okay. Alright. The Driders. Alright, one's going to attack Skirmishaw 3 times.
Okay.
20, 22, and natural 20.
Nat 20 hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then one's going to attack Roxon 3 times.
Oh, sorry. It takes
Actually, no, Oh, yeah.
so I would have moved my hex to that one as well when it died. So it
Sure.
takes 30 cold damage
Okay,
because of Hexblade's Curse.
sure. Okay. And then one's going to attack Roxon once and Morna. Actually, no, I can't reach Morna. Roxon 3 times. So that's going to be 19, 27, and 26.
Wait, is that on me?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it? It was
19,
yeah,
27, and 26. So they're hit.
yeah. They're all gonna hit.
All right, so that's one
Can I
piercing
actually
damage
cutting words on the 19? Sorry.
on the 19. Sure.
Cool. So I roll 1d10. 1d10. So that's actually a 10 to hit, so that should miss.
Okay, so that misses.
Yeah, I say...
Oi.
I don't say anything, I just say something in Sylvan that just somehow pisses it off enough to
Okay,
miss.
sure.
I can't think of a decent insult, I'm tired, fuck off!
All right. In that case, then that's 5 slashing damage halved to 2,
Mm-hmm.
and 10 slashing damage halved to 5.
Nice.
Okay. And then these ones are going to attack Espin. Blah blah blah. Damage, damage, damage. Ooh. Quite a lot. Okay. Right, Espin has taken a fair amount of damage. Alright, Chinook.
Okay, cool. What can I do here? See, I don't want to waste all my spells, and then turns out, you know, Spider
Yep,
Queen is a
Fight of
real bitch.
Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, I've only just noticed that. Shite.
Or we need to teleport out.
Yeah. Does it look like the spider is holding anything metal?
No. No.
Fuck.
Holding a spoon.
It's just got a spoon in his butt.
Just come from having its porridge.
So no, like, daggers or anything on it.
No, it's not holding weapons, it's just clawing you with its claws.
Cool. You know what? I don't like the spider that was near Roxon, so I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Right.
That would be 6 psychic damage, and it needs to make a Wisdom save.
6 psychic damage and needs to make a wisdom save. Okay. Is it 6 psychic damage no matter what?
On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage, and...
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So it stays put.
Okay.
I give it a minor headache.
It's just like, oh, I nailed it. Alright, Scrimshaw.
Okay, I'm going to give you 3 guesses.
You're going to attack twice.
Yes.
Oh.
22
You're
to
gonna
hit.
summon Bulgura?
26 damage.
26. Yep.
31 to hit.
31 hits.
25 damage.
Okay, yeah. These are starting to look a bit hurt now.
Okay, that'll be it for me.
Cool. Right, Mona.
Guess what I'm gonna do? The one below Scrimshaw I'm gonna attack.
Sure.
Because that's the one I can reach.
Mhm.
Oh, that is the wrong thing. Hold
Okay.
on.
Yeah, just use the rolls.
Yeah. So that would have been an 18 second, but that doesn't hit, does it?
No.
And that's a 3. And I'm gonna do a Viper's Kiss as well.
Okay.
So extra 15. And then another attack.
Alright, that hits as well. Okay, 17.
Cool.
Yeah, oh, Mona's in that just tanky mode. Tanky? Glass cannon mode.
That's me.
Oh yeah.
Hasn't been hit
Alright,
yet.
Roxanne.
I can guess what I'm gonna do. Going to attack the one.
Slowly evolving.
Gonna attack this one.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
Slosh.
Okay.
And then I hit it again.
18.
18?
18 does not hit, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
You do have
but
inspiration?
Because of, I was about to say, how is Chinook inspiring me? today?
I'm going to compliment your pectoral muscles.
Ah.
Your pectoral.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
Oh,
you only,
so
you only needed a 1, to be fair.
You're so right. Oh.
All you need is
Specifically, your left pectoral muscle is really nice today.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, they are.
Give me an R! R! Give me an O! Okay, 24. Nice.
Cool.
All right, so yeah, continuing to scrap amongst the bodies of the droiders which are piling around you. At this point, you notice that a large number of the civilians in this town have either ran or have died. They're gone. Yeah, like there's just sort of
Did you just say, they're dwarves?
And I said the collateral.
the collateral.
I mean, she can't be a spider queen if there's no kingdom. Am I right?
Oh my god!
Yeah, should we just a spider person?
Can't leave a
They're
nation.
horrible people!
Can't leave a nation if they're all dead.
Roxanne and Morna were never good people.
Oh my god. We're putting Gothric to shame. Jesus
Alright, Kira.
Christ.
Gary's going to move to here, and can he ready a banishment action on Espen if it looks like he's about to get felled by the Drycha?
Banishment, sure. I mean, what do you want to ready? If he goes unconscious.
Yeah, so if he goes unconscious, banish him just for like 60 seconds.
Are you within range?
60 feet, so I've just moved in with him.
Cool. All right. What were you concentrating on before that?
Nothing.
Roxanne, there was Roxanne.
That's a cantrip. I don't think that's.
That
I assume that wasn't.
resistance is concentration.
Oh, I'll break that then. It was just a placeholder.
Sure. So now you're concentrating on the banishment. So
Espen, in the event he gets
Yeah.
had to get murked.
FYI, when you start concentrating on a spell, you use the spell slot.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you've checked that off. Okay, cool. Right, Espen's turn. Espen regenerates. And what's he gonna do? He does not get his mind explosion back. He's just going to attack. That does not hit as well as before. You notice that Espen seems to be getting a bit winded, fighting so many people at once, and he's not in his cave, so he doesn't have as many bonuses as he did when you guys fought him. Also, he's under the control of someone else now. So, all right, so now it's the Droider's turn. All right, Scrimshaw, 3 attacks on you. Actually, 1 attack on Morna and 2 attacks on Scrimshaw.
Okay.
Bite on Morna, 23 to hit.
That hits.
3 piercing damage and 9 poison, which you ignore.
Mhm.
And 23 to hit Scrimshaw?
Nope.
And then a miss. Okay. All right, and then Espen. Oh, 2 natural 20s.
Espen, my boy.
Ah, boy. I mean, he has a lot of health, to be fair. He is getting surrounded and beaten down, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
economy.
Alright. He's looking hurt now. Chinook.
How hurt is the one by Scrimshaw?
It's looking pretty rough. Yeah, nearly on death's door.
I'm just going to hang on. I'm just gonna throw down another dissonant whispers on it.
Okay.
Hang on.
Another dissonant whispers, wisdom save. 18? It just passes.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Scrimshaw.
I whack.
I whack. I do the whack. 18 does not hit. 20 does hit.
I do the work.
25.
25. Okay. Oof. Yeah, looking really close. All right, is that your turn,
That's it
Scrimshaw?
for me.
All right, Morna. You should be able to finish it off here. It seems like it's swaying. 20 hits, 15, sorry. Okay. We're not quite dead yet. 17 misses. 17 misses. 26 hits. Okay, yes, that final hit, it manages to, just as it's swaying and it's on its last legs, that final hit whacks it. Your frosty fingers freeze its face, and it falls to the floor.
Nice.
Fatality.
I shall
Yeah,
move my hex over to this one.
Okay, cool. The alliteration though. All right, Roxanne. Unless there's
I
anything else you
will.
wanted to do more, no, sorry.
Nah.
Okay, Roxanne.
Make an attack upon his body. I assume that hits. 23 damage.
23.
Is that your Giro impression?
No, this is my Giro impression.
Okay, all right, that's quite a lot of damage. It's starting to look quite rough.
And another.
And another. And another one.
Let's get our architects done.
I'm going to move to
Oh my
here in
God.
preparation for its death.
Okay, it's not quite dead yet, but it's close. Gira.
Do the banish.
Yeah, so the banishment drops.
Uh-oh.
You're muted.
You're muted, Gira.
Why does it drop?
Because when you concentrate, when you hold your action,
Oh, it's only for that turn.
yeah, it's only for a turn.
I thought he was more beat up than he was.
No,
Wow.
he's starting to look kind of hurt now.
That's unfortunate. I'll try and finish this guy off then. I will weapon swing.
Mhm.
And then get the bonus defeat.
Sure.
I'll just load. 4. Scrolling down.
That'll miss.
That
Yeah,
is
that misses.
a
Sadly.
shame. Yeah, that sadly misses. As a bonus action, I will do a quick heal on Roxanne. It's my.
Mhm.
I will do a healing word. I'll just do a level 2.
Sure.
As it is 6 healing. Look at that crazy healing.
7 healing.
7, sorry, 7. Yep.
Thanks, Giro.
Yeah, for you that's basically 14 healing. So.
Yeah, essentially.
It's like licking one of your cuts.
What Giro actually did. Tasty Goliath blood.
1d6. No, does not get his mind blast back. Espen is going to continue to fight. Try and fight his way out of this surrounding. 13, 27. Okay. He's just like rapidly slashing at the one on the bottom. Starting to look quite hurt, but yeah. Right, Driders around him. Their turn. Hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's definitely a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a miss. Okay. Okay. All right. Espen taking a fair amount of damage. All right, Chinook. Oh no, sorry. Actually, there's this Strider next to Gira.
Okay.
It's going to attack Gira, yeah. 3 times. 32. Actually, no, it's 30 because of disadvantage. And then 16, and then 19. So 12. 1 piercing damage plus 11 poison, Gira. And 10 slashing damage. Hello?
It's yeah. Sorry, I'm going between mute and unmute because the sensitivity is really crap. So apologies for constantly.
All right, why didn't you put yourself on push to talk?
Because I haven't been able to set that up yet. So there's only like an hour, 10 minutes left. So.
Okay. Oh. It really doesn't take long, but fine. Okay, in that case, that's it. Chinook.
How hurt is it looking?
This one next to Gira.
Yeah.
It's quite close.
I'm just gonna walk up and rapier it. I can't be asked to kill this thing with magic anymore.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to kill it with that, but it doesn't look that hurt. But
okay,
look
well, if
at
it doesn't look that hurt, I'll just hang back and use, I don't know, vicious mockery on it.
sure.
Okay, hang on. Vicious mockery.
Wisdom save. 20. They're suddenly starting to have really good saves. So that's a 20.
Okay, so that. Okay, that does literally nothing.
Yeah. All right, Scrimshaw.
I sure do love wasting my. At least it was just a cantrip.
Shall walk
It's
over.
just a cantrip.
Shall walk over and whack.
A whack. 16 misses. 16 misses. Man, this one is turning out to be like the knight in the in the Keifu campaign.
Oh god.
We're in the Keifu campaign.
Flashbacks.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do, Scrimshaw?
No, that'll be it. And save whatever
Alright,
else
Mona.
I've got.
Hit.
And out a key, so I just do 3 attacks. And leave it there.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, it's looking pretty dead almost. So... Roxon.
Ah, yes. An attack he makes. Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Nice.
We got that, and then we do the 2, the 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. That's enough. That hit. Slash. It collapses to the ground as these Driders around this area have been defeated. Now there
Okay,
are only the ones around Espin.
I will charge forward to this one and make a second attack.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21.
Boom.
And you get a third attack.
I do indeed have a third attack. Which also hits.
Okay. Oof, nice. Yeah. So yeah, you just run up to the one behind it. It's like focus on Espin, and you just like hit it in the abdomen. I was about to say asparagus. You hit it in the asparagus.
it had asparagus for lunch earlier.
Yeah, this like green slime that is sort of like dripping off the back of it explodes around your back, and you just notice that as you like slash into it, the back of the abdomen sort of opens up, and you just see hundreds and hundreds of eggs, all just like inside there, and like a couple of them start to spill out.
And that she was pregnant. Bastard.
Gira.
How could you?
Gira is going to. How bad is Espen now?
Espin's looking hurt now.
Okay, I think he's going to survive another turn. Let's take a bit of the pressure off, and move forward to 60, probably around about here, and then I'm going to use banish on the distant creature, the furthest away from us.
Sure.
So can
Charisma.
I do? Sorry.
Charisma save. That's a fail. That's a definite
I
fail.
can't make the noise.
Okay, it's yeah, it vanishes from sight.
Salonte. And then, what's this fire like? Is it causing issues for us here?
Well, it's more the buildings that are on fire now. The actual like path, but there is a lot of smoke in the air. But for now, you're doing okay. It has spread a bit more now.
Excellent. That's fine. Gira's gonna end his. Maybe move back a little bit just in case they decide.
Sure.
And then yeah, that's fine.
Okay. G6. Ooh, Espen gets his mind explosion back.
I was just thinking, I bet he's going to get his mind explosion back the moment that we get in range.
Yeah.
Just look at him, please don't.
Yeah,
On your
Espen.
side this time.
Yeah, Espen doesn't know the concept of anything but rage. He is going to cast. Well, not cast. He's going to use his mind explosion ability,
Oh.
which means the. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, Roxanne?
Yes. Do I get advantage because of danger sense? Because I can maybe seen him do it before, so I might know what's coming.
I mean, you get advantage on dexterity saving throws, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Can I have it? Because
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Oh,
Excuse me.
well.
All right. Well, if there's any consolation, the Driders all failed as well.
Yeah, that
That's-
makes me feel so much better.
So that's 40 psychic damage.
Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, as he just sort of howls and this sort of like blast of psychic energy rushes out of him, Roxanne. As you just get up to the Drider, you just get knocked back by the sheer power of it.
It's like, oh, I was helping you, you dick.
Okay. Alright, these 3 Driders are going to continue to attack Espen, I think. Actually, no. Actually, this one nearest you is going to attack you, Roxanne.
Okay.
Because you did attack it from behind, and you killed its babies. It's going to be 25, 29, and 21.
Yeah, they all hit.
So that's going to be 1 piercing damage, half to 0. 9 poison.
Mm-hmm.
4 slashing, half to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 slashing, half to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 Driders are going to attack Espen. They actually are doing less good now. 27. Okay. All right. Top of the round, Chinook. First things first, you all hear the beating of wings. And as you look up to the tower, you notice that the smoke has slightly obscured your vision. And bursting through the smoke, through the fire and the flames, coming from the north, Athanax, the dragon, shoots out and just begins to hover 40 feet up in the air.
I think we should run away now. We've been a good distraction.
We can
It's
take
really
him.
annoying how... I can't see the because the fire's in the way.
I think you can bring it to the front.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
You got it.
Alright, hang on, just a sec. But we're going to end the session here anyway, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
As he flies above you all, he says, what does he say? Hang on, just a sec. He says, I recognize your smell, intruders! Return my gem to me!
Oh no!
Oh.
It is him!
What gem?
I don't have your gem.
Alright, well, we will end off here for the session. As
Point to Gira. He has it. He has it.
What
Eat
gem?
him.
All right. Thanks for the sesh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can
it's
you
when
end the thing?
Yes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.